Hey everybody, Gotham Comics here. I haven't had a video in a long time, but I've certainly been keeping track of all the nice things you've been saying about my past videos. So thank you, I really appreciate the kind words. And of course I've been having my own fun watching everyone's stuff on the tube here. So yeah, I have a bit of a lengthy haul today. It's kind of what I've been doing for my entire month of September. Got some minor keys, got some nice covers, got some stuff that I didn't think I'd be able to come across in a long time. So yeah, I'm excited to show all of this to you today. I'd like to give a hearty congratulations to Spidey Fan 78 CT on becoming an RA. Good for you, my good friend. Just to let you know, I'm going to miss your videos. They're really a great point of reference and just really exciting and nice to be able to see the way you collect. Doesn't sound like you're through college yet, so for you to have the collection that you have already is pretty impressive. Anyway, check out his videos, Spidey Fan 78 CT. At any rate, here we are. Here's my haul for the month. I'm starting small and working up. This is a minor key, very minor key. It's Secret Warriors number 4, Nick Fury, Agent of Nothing. This is the first appearance of Manifold. Manifold is technically part of the Avengers. I'm talking about like the broad superhero team, not any of the movies. That said, I think this comic could be worth something in the future. So keep an eye on it. First Manifold. Captain America 129. Nothing too special about this book. I'm just trying to get a Captain America run between 100 and 134. This one really kind of helps me go down the list. I think the art in that run, 100 to 134, is excellent. I think this is a cool shot here of Cap. So Cap 129. Daredevil 111, first appearance of the Silver Samurai. This book is getting lots of attention thanks to the Netflix series. I'm pretty sure that when Stick enters the fray in the show, spoiler alert here, by the way, I'm pretty sure that the person he reports to the last time we see Stick is the Silver Samurai. But I could be wrong. At any rate, keep an eye on that. Silver Samurai. It's a pretty good book. It'd actually be in very high grade if it wasn't for this dark spot here. I'm not really sure what it is, but the pages are beautiful. I got a good deal on the book. I wasn't going to pass it up, just because of this dark spot here over where the is. What are you going to do? It's fine. Miss Marvel 18. This is a book that, First Mystique. This is a book that I really just have a hard time understanding, in the sense that Mystique is such an integral part of the X-Men, who are such a beloved superhero team, and yet her first appearance just isn't worth that much money. I got this on eBay a few weeks ago. It was on sale for $40. I best offered the guy $25 and he approved it. So I got this book, which is in pretty solid shape. I'm going to say like a 5.5. Pretty solid shape for $25. Miss Marvel 18. I don't have any of the other Miss Marvels. I obviously would like number 1. I don't have that yet. And I would like 16 and 17 in addition to 18. But, this was a book that I was always saying to myself, when the right opportunity comes up, I'm going to get it. Because it's a bronze key. There are plenty of it in the world. They tend to be in pretty good grade. But I'm not going to spend, I was never going to spend, between $50 and $100 or more on this book. So this was a good deal. I'm pretty happy with this. She-Hulk number 1. Same guy who I bought the Miss Marvel 18 from, I got this from. He had it on sale for $30. I best offered him $15. This book right here is getting sold in some comic stores for $90 to $100. This book is probably a 7.0. That's what the seller had it listed as. I am inclined to agree. There's really nothing wrong with it. You never know what they're going to do with She-Hulk. I think she's getting more attention because there's speculation that she'll join the cinematic universe in some form. So really a nice book to have in your back pocket. I really have no interest in collecting any other She-Hulk. This was I guess mostly an investment. But that said, I respect the book for what it is, and I was certainly glad that I was able to come across it. So She-Hulk #1. I got this today at a yard sale. However, the seller knew exactly what he had, and so he charged me retail price for it. At any rate, I do expect this book's value to go up. Defenders #28, first appearance of Starhawk. Speaking of Spidey Fan 78 CT, and I mentioned this before, he had a video a few months back about kind of underrated keys. Not necessarily ones that would get more value, but just books he thought were underrated. And he speculated that Starhawk here could be Peter Quill's father from Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not sure if that's the case. I'm more inclined to suggest that it's going to be Adam Warlock. However, it's the Defenders, and they're going to get their own TV series. And so you just never know what's going to happen with Starhawk. But I'm not really collecting this one for the money. I just love that cover. The brightness of those colors is just great. So I was certainly happy to pick this up today. Very cool stuff. First Starhawk. Okay, so as some of you know, if you've seen my other videos, I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man. I have a goal of collecting a run between 1 and 100, and even beyond that. I'm actually almost halfway done with my 1 through 100 of Amazing Spider-Man, so I think I'm going to do a video once I hit 50 of the collection so far. So keep an eye out on that. But this month I really focused hard on finding good deals on those 1 to 100 books. I didn't get anything, in the top 10 this month. It wasn't really a month to spend money on those big books. You're not going to get any of those books. With the exception of number 10, which I have, for any less than like $150 in good grade. But, I was able to kind of bide my opportunities, and, I got 5 or 6 good Spider-Man books here. So the first one is 99. It's in really terrific shape. I'd probably give this like a 6.0. 99. Picked this up today at the yard sale as well for $10. 95 is When Spider-Man Goes to London. It's a pretty solid looking copy. Oops. I love this cover. This cover is so badass. Amazing Spider-Man #60. It's got a date stamp here, but I actually kind of think it adds something. I love the colors. I love the shading. I love the posture of Kingpin here to throw a Spider-Man in that way. I just love this cover. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. Number 47, a little bit of browning, but we have a Craven the Hunter appearance. Amazing Spider-Man 47. Pretty good looking book. I got this earlier this month. Paid retail price for it, but, I was just in the mood, to be honest. An eBay find, Amazing Spider-Man #27. Beautiful, beautiful cover. I love those purple violets. Really famous story as well. Pretty good as far as condition too. Just a little bit of spine wear. Other than that, the colors are great. It's complete. This next one I picked up today. Amazing Spider-Man 18. A little bit of spine wear and some wear here at the bottom, but a nice teen appearance of the Amazing Spider-Man featuring the Sandman. Really happy to be able to get this book. This was another one of those books that I knew it carries kind of a high price tag for what it is, for the kind of book that it is, and so it just really wasn't high on my priority list to knock down in my Spider-Man run. But the opportunity came today to get it, and I pulled the trigger, and I'm pretty happy that I did. So yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 18. Okay. This book, oops. Whew. This book isn't anything too special, at least for now. It's the first Power Man, Avengers #21. I've been really working hard to settle my Avengers run. I'm not really sure how far I'm going to take the Avengers run, but as you'll see soon enough, and as you'll see in my next video after this one, I'm really starting to prioritize locking down these Avengers books, just because I want to run in this as well. What can I say? I'm addicted. So yeah, first Power Man. Pick this up today. $10 book. A little bit of, like I said, here on the bottom, some chipping, and up here a little bit of scuffing. But otherwise, you know, not a bad copy. Avengers number 7. I love this cover. There's something wrong with this book. And I want to know if you can tell me what it is. It's not the spine. If you can find what's wrong with this book, please let me know. Leave it in the comments. I'm aware that there's a glare here. I'm sorry. It's the Mylar that I use. It's the only bad part about the Mylar that I use. Avengers 7. Okay. I got this today. I did not think. I saw some no! Oh well. There goes the surprise. Anyway, let's give this book its proper treatment for now, huh? Okay. Avengers number 3. I did not think today when I woke up this morning that I would go to a yard sale and pick up Avengers number 3. But I did. I picked up the 3rd appearance of the Avengers. Now, this copy is not, the condition isn't very good. It's a poor copy. I'll give you that. There's some real spine wear. There are some folds up here. The centerfold is loose up on this side, but it's still the 3rd appearance of the Avengers, and I personally think it displays really well. I'm actually looking at it here on the video, and you really can't see too many of the defects. I mean, obviously some of the spine wear here is very obvious, but it displays very well. And there's some kind of a stain on the first page. But beyond that, it's complete. The page quality is great. Now, the book is not of the same level as Avengers number 1, or Avengers number 4, or even 57. But it's still the 3rd appearance of the Avengers. And this is another one of those books where the opportunity came to get it, and I just took advantage of it. I've never actually seen one with my own eyes up close. This is the first Avengers 3 I've ever seen. So I bought it, and there are no regrets here. So, pretty cool. Now the last book is going to be, I think, a mega key for the year 2016. Strange Tales 111. First appearance of Baron Mordo. This is the 2nd appearance of Doctor Strange. I picked this up earlier this month. First of all, it displays great, but I'm just going to tell you 2 huge things that are wrong with it. Thing number 1. There's a giant rip right here. Right through. It kind of stops right here at Human Torch's abdominal line and goes right until the end of the page. Thing 2. The cover is completely detached. Now, this book is going for sale right now on eBay. In perfect condition, it's fetching like $800. I haven't seen any book less than good. However, the good copies are selling for like $175 to $200. I really don't want to sell this book, but its value matters to me, as does the way it presents. And truth be told, like, a comic book that displays this well and is complete and is so stoic, I mean, having its cover detached is like having its balls cut off. Like, no exaggeration here. So, one of my friends, he does do book restoration, and the staples are original. So I'm going to see if there's a way to reattach the cover via the staples, and hopefully we can get that done. I think I'm going to leave the rip, because there's really no way to do that. The only reason I want to even take the chance on reattaching the cover is because they have the original staples. But yeah, I was just so floored to find this book. Strange Tales 111, 2nd Doctor Strange, 1st Baron Mordo. I think it's going to be a huge book in 2016. And I think people have already caught up to that. So at any rate, what do you think about my haul? What do you think about my decision to try to get this cover reattached? What do you think about me trying to get that Avengers 3? Please let me know. And thank you so much for all the comments and all the words of encouragement. It really means a lot to be part of the comic book collecting community on YouTube. You guys are totally great. I have 3 books in the mail right now. They're going to be part of my October haul. Or maybe I'll reach out to you sooner. Maybe once I've finished collecting the first half of my Spider-Man run. I think I have 5 or 6 left to go before I hit 50. But yeah, please comment, subscribe, and remember, Gotham Comics.